What are you doing?
Filming?
Pictures of us?
Yeah.
Can I get your badge number?
0016.
Cool.
Is it shiny enough for you?
It's very shiny.
All right. Give me your driver's license, Mr. Fifth Amendment, right?
You're filming right now?
I am.
How come?
He's got a camera on. He's got a camera on me right now as we're talking.
Hi there. Can I please speak to a St. Paul Police Watch Commander?
Who is this?
This is Andrew.
Andrew who?
Andrew Henderson. Who is this?
Operator 12?
Operator 12? I don't even get a name?
No, we don't give out names up here.
Alright.
How come you need to talk with the watch commander?
I have a problem with the St. Paul, a St. Paul officer.
Okay. We can give you the phone number for internal affairs. That would be the people that you would talk to.
For internal affairs, huh?
I mean, is it regarding an officer that you had come out today?
No. It's about an officer posting comments online that are not very appropriate, not very professional.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you would talk to our internal affairs office. Hang on just a second, though. I'll double check here for you, okay?
Sure.
Okay, hello?
Hello.
Okay, so our watch commander actually is on. What's the phone number so we can have them call you?
651.
Okay, and you said your name was Andrew Henderson?
That's right.
Okay, I'll give him a call and give him the information here, okay?
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Andrew, please?
This is Andrew.
Andrew, this is Commander's Track. I had a message to call you
Yes.
from our comm center.
Yep. I have a little problem with one of your officers.
Okay.
Sergeant Jeff Rothaker.
All right.
He basically just commented on a article from the Pioneer Press on Facebook urging people to run over protesters this coming Monday.
So he commented on Facebook or on the paper's website?
On the Facebook website of the Pioneer Press.
Okay.
And, I mean, to me, that's, like, totally unprofessional for an officer to say, run them over. His actual statement is run them over. Keep traffic flowing and don't slow down for any of these idiots who try to block the street. I'm wondering if that's professional, in your opinion, you know?
Oh, well, is it on, so what's it under right now?
It's... If you go
Under
to...
politics or...
No, you'd have to go on Facebook and to the Pioneer Press.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I can't, for where I'm at right now, I can't go on the Facebook
Sure.
from where I'm at right here.
Okay, well, let me read you what the entire thing he wrote. He says, run them over, keep traffic flowing, and don't slow down for any of these idiots who try to block the street. Here's the deal. You continue to drive, and if you hit someone, make sure you call 911 to report the accident and meet the cops a block or two away, and you can justify stopping further away because you feared for your safety, since in the past, people in this group has shown a propensity towards violence. Since they are trying to block the street and or cross where there is no crossing, you should not be charged with anything. Now, these idiots could try and sue you in civil court, but remember, that will be a jury trial, and so most likely it will come out in your favor.
All right.
I mean, does that sound professional to you for a sergeant to be giving that advice to people?
Well, I'm trying to look it up here.
Sure. Sure. I mean,
I don't want to. I'm not trying to blow you off or anything, but I
Sure.
can't comment on something I can't see for myself.
I understand.
Or
So, I mean, I understand you can't comment because you can't see it. So, who would be the right person to talk to about this then?
so what I could suggest is on Monday, because there won't be anybody there.
Right. So Tuesday.
So Tuesday, you could contact our external affairs unit and file a complaint there.
Okay.
All right, so I think I'm in the Pioneer Press newspaper. How far down is it?
A couple stories. Look for the Black Lives Matter thing. It's a guy holding a banner that says Black Lives Matter, and the headline is Black Lives Matter planning MLK rally. And I think his comments like 3 or 4 down. It's either J.M. Roth.
Okay, so how do you know that that's Rothacker?
Because he's admitted that it was him many times. This is nothing new. I mean, I have screenshots from him stating that it's him.
Okay, well, so I can't. I mean, I'm looking at for that. I don't know
Sure.
if that's his Facebook thing or not.
Mm-hmm.
So what I suggest is that on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
you can contact the Internal Affairs unit and have them look into it.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, we don't want police officers saying anything like that, because you can't run anybody over no matter what.
Right.
But I can't. I can't say that that's him.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Sure. I
And
understand.
if you have more information, you can certainly let the Internal Affairs unit know that.
Okay. Very-
That's how you know that.
Okay. I will definitely do that.
Does that work?
Yeah. I mean, I understand there's not much more you can do with the limited information you have, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, right now there's nothing. I'm not his supervisor.
Okay.
Or I wouldn't. I couldn't even really pass this along. It'd be more appropriate for you to pass this along,
Sure.
especially if you would have information that says that you know that's him,
Okay.
and then you can pass that along how you know that's him.
Very cool. All right. Well,
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. No problem.
All right.
So
So,
what?
yeah. No, I'm sorry. I just got home from work and I lose reception as soon as I hit the elevator in my building. So,
I totally get that. I got like this T-Mobile phone, and I lose people all the time.
Sure.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, what I was saying, sorry about that, is,
Mhm.
Commander Straka let me know that you had information that, there was maybe something that happened, on social media pertaining to one of our officers, and, my job working in internal affairs is to, look at if something comes to our attention in any way throughout the department,
Mm-hmm.
is to look at, the allegations and to see if there's any policies or procedures that are violated, and then, make a determination, and then obviously deal with it. And, you and I have the same goals. We both want the best police department that we can have.
Right.
And so we got to work together to obtain those goals. And so I'm hoping that I can get the information that you have so that I can assess it and we can look into it if that's okay.
Sure.
And if so, can I meet with you or somehow get that information?
I can either meet with you. I can email you screenshots. however would be best for you, I guess.
Okay, that would be great. The other thing Straka said is that you might be available tomorrow morning before work. I could meet with you then if that works. He said you had some engagement or something going on tonight, but
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever works best for you,
Mhm.
I'll make myself available because I don't really know what the content is or what it is, but normally, if another commander calls me and says, hey, there's something that seems a little bit, something that I need to look at is where I, really want to pay attention to and get as quickly as possible, so.
Sure. I know that the comment was already removed from social media,
Oh, okay.
but I do have a screenshot of it, so
Okay. Yeah, anything you have will be helpful, and then we can always backtrack it from there. We can look at the IP source. We can always, obviously ask the officer. Some of the things that are going to come into play is, was the information gained, as a police officer, was it leaked for, is there any kind of safety considerations that we need to act on? Did it incite people? What exactly is it? So, I'm really curious to see it and to find out what we can do. And if it's already removed, that's definitely helpful.
Mhm.
But, I still want to assess the behavior and deal with it as quickly as possible.
Sure thing. So I don't know. Would it be easier to meet with you then tomorrow, sometime before noon?
Yeah, if we could, that would be great.
Sure.
Yeah, I can either, do you have it, do you burn it to a CD? Do you have it on a flash drive? Is it on how accessible did you print the information? How do you have it stored?
Right now it's just, screenshots on my desktop, but I can get it to you in any format you really want. I can throw it on a flash drive, a CD, whatever is easier for you, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, and I think, some of the things that are going to be kind of more relevant are, like when you saw it, how you captured it. Obviously if this is anything that would be a criminal thing, we'd have to, look back at the source of the IP. If it's taken down, there'd be other mechanisms and things that would have to play. But I think just meeting with you initially and figuring out what we have and then going from there would be great.
Sure.
So what works? So tomorrow morning, anytime. What do you think? What works best for you?
Let's go like 10:30. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that would work great.
Okay, 10:30, and that's down at the Central District.
The main headquarter building, yeah, the 367 Grove.
Yeah.
And then you can just right in the front lobby, just ask for Sherry Gray. I'm Commander Gray, and I run the Internal Affairs Division.
All right, I definitely will, and I'll see you tomorrow then.
Sounds good. Great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your time. All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, what can I do for you?
I'm here to see Sherry Gray.
Okay. What's your name?
Andrew Henderson.
Hello, Mr. Henderson's here to see you. All right, yep. Fine. Somebody write down.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hey.
how's it going?
Good. Andrew.
Sherry.
Hey, John Warden.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can we,
Sure.
hello, Eric.
Hi.
Thank you.
Sorry about the tardiness. It was freezing out this morning.
I know. I park outside and it's like my car is running.
Yeah.
We went up to the office and because that's why my hand is so cold, is they only heat parts of the building on the weekends.
Sure.
And so it's
Just get anywhere in
58
it,
degrees
yeah.
upstairs in the office.
Oh my God, I feel bad for you.
We're dying.
Commander, how's this?
Okay, wherever you want.
Sure, this works.
I don't care. I can go over here.
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
care.
What's your first name again?
Andrew,
Andrew, and John.
Awesome.
Here's my business.
Thank
Here's
you.
mine too.
Cool. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for bringing this stuff to our attention.
Not a problem.
Like I said on the phone, your goals are the same as ours to make this,
Yeah,
to make this the best police department
for sure.
possible, and that, if there is allegations or things that are conduct on our officers that is unacceptable, we want to address them as quickly as possible. And because this is coming up, this event too is coming up on Monday, that's why we don't normally, do this so quickly.
Yeah.
We're like, we have to find out, is there a danger, or is there something that we can do proactively? So, we have a lot of other stuff planned for later today to try to address this and
Sure.
and to get things
Sure.
moving on this case. And so we're very thankful that you brought this to our attention so that
Yeah.
we can do something about it.
On that CD is screenshots from what Jeff Rothacker put online.
Okay.
And then there's a Word document with links to other stuff. It's interesting to see how Jeff Rothacker is J.M. Griffin on Facebook. One good way is his wife. I don't know if you know her or not. Rothacker on Facebook lists J.M. Roth as her husband.
Okay.
They both share children together, and there's pictures of children mutually. Let's see.
Andrew, is that on the CD-ROM?
Yes.
That.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, before we start, and just so you, because just I don't want to misquote you or not get everything. Just for my investigative notes, I am recording this.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. And can I get some basic information from you? It's for the intake form for internal affairs.
Sure.
Okay. And we can get this out of the way, and then we're
Yeah.
interested in hearing.
I mean, y'all know who I am. I've met with the chief and stuff, so I mean, it's not like I'm not. It's just a secret thing or something like that. I'm very public about what I do.
Sure. And Andrew, what's your middle name?
Joseph, would you prefer to have my ID to copy off that?
Oh, yeah. That's
That might be easier.
Have you ever been through our Citizen Police Academy?
No, I have not.
You should.
I should.
You should think about
Yeah,
it, because
yeah.
it's a great opportunity to meet the people that work in the different units and to learn about the different units and make those contacts so that you can help, because it sounds like you do a lot of education and education to the public and just to learn more about the police department, I think.
Yeah. I
So-
tried to. I talked to somebody, and they were supposed to send me out a form, and I never got the form, and I just kind of figured y'all were blowing me off or something like that, and I was like,
Okay.
whatever.
No, we have it twice a year. We just finished one, and then Don Luna, who works in my office, he actually runs it, and I'll get you the information on it, and if you're interested.
Yeah, definitely,
It would
yeah.
be something that could be, beneficial, and, then you'd learn all the different stuff about the different units, and, make the contacts with the people that, when you do find discrepancies, you can talk to those people directly, and I think it's good that you and I have met and that, Sergeant Warren too, so that, when there is new issues or things like that, they can bring it to our attention.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, Andrew, I don't know, I don't want to ask you if you're live, can you give a phone number here?
Sure. No, I'm not live streaming right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can just write it up. Oh, okay.
Just phone number on the back?
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if, because we want to respect your privacy.
No, I'm not live streaming.
Okay, all right. Thank you. And the initial complaint about Sergeant Rothacker, just a short snippet, paraphrase, just give me something, the base. What brought this
Sure.
to the point where you felt compelled
Sure.
to report this?
Well, I was on Facebook.
Yep.
I guess that would be technically Saturday morning at about 1 o'clock in the morning. Not
Okay,
last night, but the
just
night before,
last-
yeah.
Yep, okay, last Saturday?
Yeah, so yesterday.
Yep.
And I saw a comment on the Pioneer Press's Facebook page under a story about the Black Lives Matter rally upcoming, tomorrow. And I saw a comment under the name J.M. Roth advising people to run over protesters. It says something like, run them over. After you do, make sure you drive a block away and then call the police and say you feared for your life. And then something about, you'll win in civil court because no jury is going to convict you. I did screenshot that, and it is on the disc for your viewing. Yes. I know J.M. Roth, the name, through a page that I co-admin, which is Minnesota Cop Block.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you admin that?
Yeah,
yes. Are you like an editor or something?
Yeah,
or?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's lots of admins on that page. Here's a card for it. If I knew that there was going to be two people, I would have brought two cards. I'm sorry about
no
that.
problem.
No, that's okay.
So he's commented a lot on there, and that's how I got to know who he was.
Did you communicate directly with him at some point prior?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's called me.
And in those communications, has he told you that he is a St. Paul officer?
I got a tip from somebody else that he was a St. Paul officer, and I've called him out on it, and he's always admitted it. He's like, "Yep, that's me." I posted pictures of him. He's like, "Yeah, that's me." So what?
Okay.
I've been a police officer for this long. You don't have the balls to do what I do. I mean, this guy is just constantly.
Have you visited his
Facebook?
His Facebook?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's no pictures of him. There's only pro law enforcement pictures, thin blue line stuff. We support our troops, whatever.
Okay, all right. And I'm sorry. You can get back to this recent thing that got.
Sure. So I saw this comment, and I'm like, a police officer shouldn't be advising people to run over other people, for just standing in the road. That's not reasonable to me. I don't know if that's reasonable to you, but it's sure not reasonable to me.
It would be reasonable to, I would think, any person.
No. I mean,
any decent
right.
person.
Unless you're in immediate danger, of death or physical harm. I don't see any reason to hurt somebody else. But I guess I'm just a peaceful person like that. I guess.
Right.
So I called, the Ramsey County Dispatch, asked to speak to a St. Paul Police commander. I talked to a commander. I can't place his name in my head right now. Yeah, nice guy. He was very willing to listen to what I had to say. Followed up with me the following morning or afternoon, and then I received a call from Commander.
Yep.
Commander.
Sherry.
Yeah, Commander Gray. A short time after that, and yeah. So.
Okay. I've got your info. I hear them.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess just not to inundate you with too much, can you just jot down, this is the statement form, can you just basically jot down a summary of your complaint and then just sign it?
Sure.
Bottom.
Otherwise, just say, see Yeah, or whatever you think is best.
Yeah, would you
You know.
feel comfortable?
Yeah, I
Just
don't
a short-
care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
right. And I would like to add, there is one police officer that works here that can name Jeff Rothaker as J.M. Roth online, and that is Officer Dan Michener, Michener.
And how do you know this?
Because they've communicated through the Minnesota Cop Block Facebook page
Okay.
very openly, and Dan has also said that J.M. Roth is Jeff Rothaker and works for the St. Paul Police Department. So he should be able to definitely back that up.
Step out and grab another pen,
Okay.
marker.
Have you had a chance to check out the J.M. Roth Facebook page?
We did look
Mhm.
at, we did look at a lot of stuff this morning, and we did see, probably a lot of what you have on the disc already, and, yeah, we're thinking that this is pretty upsetting to us.
Mhm.
You know, this isn't
Yeah.
something that we
No.
condone.
No, and I mean, I've met plenty of officers that are good. I
Yeah.
talked to your former PIO, Paul Paulos,
Yeah.
all the time at the roller derby. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's always there, and we we
Yeah.
have our friendly chats, and
Yeah.
So I mean, I have a lot of good interactions with your officers too. So
That's
don't
good.
think I'm just
Oh, no.
berating you guys.
No, I
and,
think that, I mean, having our officers conduct themselves appropriately is something that every citizen should be invested in.
yeah.
And we at the police department want to make sure that there isn't things like this going on.
Yeah, no, I don't think that Rothaker's out there to hurt protesters, but, just trying to incite that is
Yeah,
kind
we
of,
don't want him, using his position or inciting others to do harm or cause harm to anybody else.
yeah.
And, I just went out to get this marker, because we'll just mark this.
Sure.
He gave it to us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should we pop it in to make sure it works and everything?
Yeah,
What
I
do you think?
imagine, yeah. Yeah, we better.
This is gonna be chicken scratch because I'm just waking up and
Oh,
my
no
mind's all
That's okay,
cloudy.
that's
Problem,
okay.
just,
A lot, yeah, you can just, it's just the one thing we need is obviously a signature because of the Peace Officer Bill of Rights says that it has to be a signed complaint.
Sure.
And two, the chief was notified yesterday about this and what we're doing and the steps that we're doing, because this was of grave concern because of the upcoming event.
Right.
And we want to make sure everybody's safe. And, if we needed to change tactics or operational security on the event, we needed to do it. And then two, make sure that if indeed this was one of our officers, that it's addressed quickly, so.
Right. And we'll investigate this, you know, because, I mean, what you're saying, you know, it's, you know, it's a, as the senior commander was saying, it's a serious allegation, but, you know, we know, I mean, and you can say we're biased, but, you know, St. Paul cops are some of the best trained cops, and if, so, I mean, like all investigations, we have to do, give it our due regard, and, you know, as you would expect, but we'll for sure let you know what comes out of this.
Right. Yeah, one of the biggest things is, you know, that you know, I feared for my life thing that he's telling people to do. And I mean, that's something we hear with a lot of police shootings, and it makes me question maybe some of his other actions where he may have not actually feared for his life and done things. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that this could be, you know,
Yeah. You know,
We'll look
through
into
our
this.
investigation, yeah, those are the questions that we're gonna definitely be asking and looking at regarding, the totality of all the circumstances.
lunchtime.
Yeah, right.
So where do you work at?
I work at a metal shop
Oh.
just north of the city.
Are
So
you a welder?
I am a welder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I heard that they're looking for so many more welders that they're, wasn't there like a bill passed last year or something that they're trying to get, kids, I think it's like high schoolers or
Oh, like
people
trade school
yeah,
type
to
things.
get involved in trades because so many people are not, doing trades
Yeah.
anymore and, yeah.
Younger generation wants to sit at a
Yeah.
computer, so
Yep.
you know, I'm more active and physical. I need a hands-on, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that's just
good.
me though.
that's good.
How long do you need this?
Doesn't have to.
No, it can
that's
be,
Okay.
fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
just the basics of
And then
your
you can
allegations,
also,
and yeah.
All right.
just see CCD two in parentheses, and that'll give us more, more on it too, so that,
And behind my initials and badge number, this is the CD that you could, yeah, just your initials and. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And when you put the data on this, did you open it back up to see that it is in here?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
popped it back in to make sure
Oh, okay.
that everything
You
opened
did do
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if there's if nothing, if something doesn't work, I can email y'all it too, or drop off another CD or whatever. I'm not that far. I you know, live in Little Canada,
And
so
on our cards, we've got the
Sure.
email addresses too.
okay.
yeah. But yeah, should be more than enough to show that Jeff Rothacker is J.M. Griffin on there. So
And usually, you know, when we bring in people, they admit to, so we're
Right.
hoping that it'll be, at least in that portion of the investigation, that he'll admit to that, because there's stiff penalties for lying, so I think that he should admit, especially when you're saying you got, you know, a missionary, you got his wife, there's a lot of, and then he knows, you know, we could
Sure.
theoretically trace back that IP
Yeah.
and go back historically to look for syncing some of that information, so I think he'll probably.
yeah, I probably went into detail way more than I should have. I mean, I did marriage
that's
certificates and all that stuff, so I can link him to
good.
his wife and yeah.
Yep.
And that's on the CD ROM?
I believe it's yeah. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, my mom says I need a new hobby. She advised stamp collecting.
Stamp collecting.
Yep.
That doesn't sound as interesting.
No. All right.
I'll walk you out.
Very cool.
Well, thank you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good meeting you all.
You too. hopefully we don't have to meet again.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you.
Have a good day.
Thanks
sir.
a lot.
Take care.
All right, y'all have a good. Stay warm, all right?
All right, you
All right.
too.
If I end up on YouTube, I'm going to be upset.